What's going on?
Okay, last one. Where does Flex Lewis fit within the GOAT talks?
Very highly.
Yeah, what the fuck? Of course.
Well, I'll think about it for a second. We're talking about greatest of all time. Where does Flex fit in the top 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Guys,
Greatest.
think about what you're saying for a second.
You're going to say he was the greatest in 212, not overall, but he beat a lot of open guys.
I'm not. It has nothing to do with 212. I'm talking about.
No, if you were asked right now, if I said, "Hey, what's the best 5 bodybuilders of all time?" You would not put Flex Lewis in there.
Me?
No, any of you would. Like if I just said bodybuilders, best 5 bodybuilders of all time, you wouldn't put.
If you said to me, name your top 5 best bodybuilders of all time, it would go Ronnie, Phil, or Dorian, Jay.
I mean, you'd say Lee, you'd say Arnold, you'd say all that before.
Possibly a Kevin Levrone or a Flex Wheeler, something like that. That's 5 right there, right? So it's like I feel like he might be.
I don't think I have Arnold in front of him.
I have him in the top 10. I don't think I have him in the top 5 of GOATs. I think I could put Flex Lewis soundly in the top 10.
Look, that's why I said he's fucking up there. To me, that's up there.
Yeah. No. And I'm not disagreeing with you guys. I'm just trying to figure out where, right? Guy, is he in your top 5?
It's hard because I mean, I get what you're saying. You're saying the greatest of all time, and 212 is limiting the fucking competition field. I get it.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with 212. When you think,
I feel like anybody that could be on top of their game for 7 fucking years in a row and win.
Yeah, that's valid.
It's got it. Even if like you got guys like Ramy that won an Olympia or Sean that won an Olympia, you have a guy that was consistent 7 years in a row that was the best. In my eyes, he has to be in the top 5 because at that level, it might not be the open guys, but he still held off every competitor for 7 fucking years in that division and was the best.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He's got to be top 5.
But that's what
I mean. Look, when you're talking about like UFC or something like that, the greatest of all time are the smaller guys. Even though the like heavyweights, they knock them the fuck out instantly. It's not necessarily about that. I agree with the guy. It's about the body of work and being able to dominate your category within the sport. He's still a bodybuilder.
I'm not looking at his size and I'm not looking at his record. I'm just saying if I list my top 5 best bodybuilders I can think of all time in my head, he may be 5th. Maybe. Like
if he's not 5th, he's 6th, right? It's fucking
like he's somewhere
like here. Top. You said Kevin Levrone is one of my favorite bodybuilders of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. But I wouldn't put him in front of Flex.
No.
Okay, that's fine. It's opinion, right?
I mean, what accolades over Flex does Kevin have? And I love Kevin.
It's not because now you're talking. See, we're talking 2 different things. You're measuring it through mathematics, which is if you do that, then he's definitely in the top 5. Because how many people have won multiple Olympias? And then you got
how else would you? Okay, so what else would you besides Olympia titles? What else are you basing it off of?
I'm basing it all if I put them all on one stage. Where does Flex fit for me? Right, and I think Flex's physique is so good that out of every bodybuilder that ever stepped on a stage, he could be in the top 10. I just don't know if he fits in the top 5.
I get it. I can understand where that.
If we're talking about mathematically, there's no doubt. I mean, who else has won 7 Olympias? It's only like 3 other people. So he's definitely top 5 mathematically.
Yeah.
One of the great champions for sure.
Yeah, 100%. There's no doubt. But it just depends how you're measuring the GOAT conversation. The way they measure it in fucking UFC is mathematically. Who'd this guy beat? How long was his run? Blah, 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 all that. But I wasn't
open next year and won it, then I think he's in the top 5 easy.
If he goes in the open and wins it, then he's a champ. That's like the first of everybody, right? Like nobody's ever done that.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
If he went into open and won an Olympia, in my opinion, he would surpass everybody.
Yeah. He might be
the
for
greatest
me
of all time.
He would be right after Ronnie for me.
Yeah.
Especially if you then included the offstage body of work as well.
Like ambassadorship of the sport.
Yeah, just everything he's done and the example for like young kid, like you can't ask for anyone better than
No.
No, if you start taking into like all things into aspect. Then it's totally different. Then it's like J, then flex.
J and flex,
yeah. That's like 1 and 2, right?
Well,
But Kai doesn't fit with the other two.
As far as influence goes, as ambassadors of the sport.
Well, Arnold
ambassador.
is
wait a minute, ambassador and influencer.
Arnold probably has to be the.
I thought I was talking about ambassador of the sport. Like I think Kai promotes the sport when he was a bodybuilder pretty well.
I think Ben's right, actually. Sorry, it would go.
Yeah.
It would go Arnold, then Jay, then Flex.
Yeah.
Kai, you're thinking Kai is influencer. I'm not talking about influencer. I'm talking about ambassador.
Mm.
Kai is very popular, but he doesn't represent the sport like Flex.
And advanced the sport and evolved it, in other manners.
Kai represents.
What did you say, Brett?
Kai represents.
Yeah. Who's in your top 5, Brett?
Ronnie, Phil, Jay, Dorian, and then like 5, 6, 7. I'm going like that's when it'd go Kevin, Flex Lewis, then Flex Lewis, somewhere around there.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Ben, go eat, guys. We'll catch up next week.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.